Got to remember something about Jalen's journey, though. Jalen's had to earn every single freaking thing he's ever been given. He represents Philly. Nothing's given to you guys. Respect. Respect for your team, your hard work, your passion. Do you know what the national media's narrative is on Philadelphia Eagle fans? You're maniacs. You throw batteries at players. Hour 2 National Football Show, your boy Big Silz. Dak versus Jalen Hurts. Both teams heading into the postseason. Who's playing better? Who would you follow? Which guy do you think his teammates have his back? They're pretty comparable, aren't they, when it comes to how teams look at their star quarterback and how the Cowboys look at Dak and how the Eagles now look at Jalen Hurts. Got to remember something about Jalen's journey, though. Jalen's had to earn every single freaking thing he's ever been given. He represents Philly. Nothing's given to you guys. Respect. Respect for your team, your hard work, your passion. Do you know what the national media's narrative is on Philadelphia Eagle fans? You're maniacs. You throw batteries at players. You shit on everybody that comes into the vet, now the link. They look at you as being over-the-top fans, not the fans that I've come to embrace, and not the fans that I've learned are some of the most intelligent people that I have ever talked to. You guys understand the game and the passion of the game, and you plug it in unlike any other fan base I've ever seen. Because do you know what the core is? Being an Eagle fan? Work your ass off. Just work. Just show us you give a shit. You know why Ben Simmons is public enemy number 1 in Philly? Because you guys look at him as lazy. Lazy-minded, lazy player, never improved his game, never embraced the community. Hell, you got a guy in Arizona that wears a wristband. Zach Ertz, for his love for your city, even though he's playing with another ball team. Jalen Hurts has carved out a small niche for himself in your hearts. Beginning of the year, we're all doing this. I don't know, man. I don't know. When you play for the Cowboys, trust me, I was there. Shit's given to you. Your reputation is given to you. The accolades are given to you. Your fame is given to you when you have the star on your helmet. Nothing's earned there. That's why when the Cowboys fall short, people are like, well, here they go again, choking. No, people have built that team up and that organization up because we have for the last 50 years. Why do you think Philly looks at Dallas and goes like this? I love to beat the shit out of that team. It's not so much it's the Cowboys. It's the ideology that surrounds the Cowboys that you hate the most. You don't like anybody that's been given something. Jalen's played into it. Every time you see him in front of a press conference, it's about us, we, our team, our approach, my failures, our successes. When the Eagles win, it's us. when the Eagles lose, it's me. He represents your city. He represents your city better than McNabb did, better than Vic did, better than Wentz did, maybe going all the way back to Jaws. Jaws loved being an Eagle. Still does. That's why we're on this ride with Jalen. That's why we have a hard time saying this. Well, should they make a move for Rod? No, Silz. I don't want to hear it. It's not that you like the guy so much. It's like you like what the guy represents. I get it now. I get it. The name on the back of the jersey could say anything. You just like the ideology that the kid lives under. Hard work. Thrown out of Alabama. And I say that losing his job, not kicked out of school. When he came to Philly, the second-round pick was considered a joke. Now he's a Pro Bowl alternate. One of 7 players to throw for 3,000 yards and rush for 750 yards. Okay. One of 7 players in NFL history. Over 100 years of pro football history, he's one of 7 men. First year starting. I love that there. Alexander, ride or die with Hurts. Philly, I love it. Thank you so much, man. Do you want a leader or a lawsuit? Talking to Sean Watson. Peter says, Jaws from Buffalo. Buffalo fans love the team. Lawrence, his mentality is Tom Brady, and he keeps getting underrated. I like that. By the way, I saw Xander remind you, and I'll remind you myself. Please hit the like button. Boy, that was a fast first hour. This is all us now. Yale says, that's impressive. In his first full season. Big Chris, good point. Everybody feeling Hurts until he throws 3 picks in a playoff game. Hang on for a minute. You got to take the good with the bad here. Michael says, Dan, we're here with you, man. Lives can't imagine Philly sports now without you. That's so kind. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Means a lot to me. I don't think you guys realize that. I don't think you maybe I do. Maybe I'm going through kind of some of the things that Jalen Hurts had to go through. You know, I was told I'd never work again. You know that? I was told I would never work again. I was told that by numerous people. Tony, I'm not for Philly, but I love your show and your attitude. Tony, I love the NFL. I love football. Football's a great teaching. There's so many good teams out there this year. Rams and Buccaneers. So many great stories. Oh, Hugh. That's bullshit. I was told I'd never work again. Ask Xander. Ask Xander, man. He'll tell you. I was told I'd never work again. Love your show. I'm from Montreal. Do you know that I had one of the Keith, you know that's one of my favorite cities. I went up there for the World Bowl when we played. Hey, get this too. Who's the wrestler? Bill Goldberg was on the Sacramento Surge. And did we have a great time in Montreal? Chez Paris. Just to refresh your memory. Chez Paris. That was a great time, man. I played football, and I played a championship game in that stadium where the Olympics were held in 1976. It was a fun time. Thanks, Keith. Now you got the fastest growing show on YouTube. Thank you, Xander. Xander's a great teammate. Silz, that must have been an idiot that told you that. Oh, hey, believe me, man. Trust me when I tell you. Just take a listen to some of the shows that are on the air. Jesus criminy. I mean, I have to shut my face sometimes because I'm like, you put that on? I mean, honestly, I got a call from the Fanatic right before they put Kincaid on in the morning, and he goes, hey, man, I wish I would have. I went, yeah, okay, right. I said, Joe, Beasley's not putting Dan Sileo on. That ain't happening. He goes, why? I go, because it's a snowflake company. Maybe that's why I get told. Hey, Hugh, people are so unreal. You have no idea what my business is and how they look at me. Let's dethrone Pat. Oh, man, you guys are fantastic, man. Hey, I just love your quarterback and what he's doing. I so do, man. I do. I just love how he's galvanized that locker room. You know, if Wentz divided it, Hurts has galvanized it. He's galvanized it. Xander Zoo with Dangerous Dan. It's a good shirt, too. You know, I'm going through this to the theme of the shirt because of Sirianni. Matt Hatter says Philly hates flakes. You got a ton of them on the air. Bro, earlier, Mays was teaching Barrett hash. Hurts is growing right in front of your eyes. Absolutely, man. Hey, well, let me ask you this. Who is the most loved quarterback in the last 20 years by your fan base? Can you tell me? Has Jalen turned into being the most loved quarterback more than McNabb? Do you look at him that way? Vic? I'll tell you something about Vic. Can I watch this, guys? Wow, look at you guys. Vic. Randall. Look at all the Vics. Michael Vick. Foles? Yeah, but Foles had a moment in time. You know what I mean? Foles had a moment in time. Foles. Because he delivered something to you guys that you thought you would never see, right? That was winning a championship and being a Super Bowl champion. You thought that had gone past your time, didn't you? To where you ended up looking at something and going like this. That'll never happen in my lifetime. You know what Eagle fans were turning into? Eagle fans were turning into Cub and Red Sox fans. Like there was some sort of curse on the city that you would never win a championship on the football side of it. Am I right when I say that? Okay. I mean, think about it for a minute. I mean, all the way back, how many times can you keep bringing up Tommy McDonald and Chuck Bednarik and going back to the 1960 team and keep talking about that team before somebody says eventually, bro, okay, it's the 60s. Okay, we got to get into the reality here. And when that championship was going up Broad Street, tell me that wasn't one of the greatest moments in sports history in Philadelphia. Even more so than when you won the 80 championship in baseball with the Phillies. Even when you won those back-to-back titles in the 70s with the Flyers. Even when you won that championship in 83 with the Sixers. Even when we're talking about the team that ended up winning a championship with Schilling and them dudes. You guys were all like this, okay? Or actually the team that ended up beating Tampa Bay, in the World Series, right? Make no mistake about it. You guys were, without a doubt, waiting for that moment when you would hoist the Lombardi trophy. Akhtar, right? Dead on Silz. Never in my lifetime. I cried when they won. Hey, dude, no doubt. Tell me how many Philadelphia fans weren't doing this. They weren't saying this. They were going, holy cow, there it is. Same thing like Cub fans when they're going down Rush Street. Hey, it's one thing for the Bears to win the 85 title. It's one thing for the White Sox to win a championship or the Bulls or the Blackhawks. It's another thing, man. Okay, when the Cubs won. When the Cubs won the championship, man, you see people crying in the stands. That's because of the passion that you have for your city and your team and your players. Everybody knows it when they put the green and white on. Everyone knows it. By the way, every pro football player knows it too when they roll into that city. So you're just not known for throwing batteries. You're not known for your jail. You're not known for your shitty carpet at the vet, which was terrible, by the way. You're known for your fan base. And you're known for a quarterback now that represents that fan base. Pete Blade says half of Philadelphia lost their voice from screaming that day. I wish I was there for that. Can you imagine? I wonder, guys, did people must have went outside of their homes when the final seconds were ticked off of that Super Bowl? They must have stood outside, and it must have been one of those moments where people were standing there going like this, holy shit, we did it. I've been in those moments. Holy shit, we did it. It's emotional. Right? Isn't it emotional? Guys, my pro sports emotional moment, I was told I could never play college football again on a Friday. Coach Jimmy Johnson called me in his office, and he started crying. I said, shit, the NCAA ruled against me, didn't they? He goes, yeah, you can't play Saturday. I put my head down. I started crying. I was a preseason All-American. I was going to the Hula Bowl. I had everything all lined up. I was going to make first-team All-American. I was on every preseason All-American. I was an Outland Trophy. Here's my Outland Trophy ball right there. That's my watch list. See it down here? And after all these years, the Outland people finally sent my watch list football to me. They did it in 19 for me because I was a watch list kid back in 1987, and they ended up finally sending me my Outland Trophy football. That was a great honor. Then I was told I couldn't play. Then I was called on a Saturday night, and they said to me, they go, hey, man, guess what? You've been drafted by the Buccaneers, and I played against the Chicago Bears on Sunday. That was my moment, and I just never forget, and I ended up wearing that helmet. Daryl says, dude, I was downtown Center City. It was awesome. No better celebration. I was so happy. I decided to watch the game in a small restaurant. And being able to party with thousands of people. Silz, you get your period, bro? You're emotional. Philly. Backyard birds. That right there is a Philly guy, man. Don't give me your don't go there, Silz. Right? Wait. From Saturday playing Sunday? Yes. Hey, Spanish Phil, you want to know something? On Friday, I had a Miami Hurricane helmet on. On Sunday, I had a pro football helmet on, and I was playing against the 87 Bears. Walter Payton's final game at Tampa Stadium. I had no training camp, 2 practices. No, wait, I had 1. No, I had none. I had no practices. I was at the game. They put me on television. TNT had the game. It was Gators and Canes in 87. I flew that night. They drafted me, 56 player taken, Brian Bosworth and Chris Carter. By the way, your very own Chris Carter was drafted in that draft. The Philadelphia Eagles drafted Carter in a ladder round. I was taken 56, and Brian Bosworth was taking number 1. I had a Hurricane helmet on Friday and a Buccaneer helmet and National Football League helmet on Sunday. No practice, didn't know the plays, and I got into Bears game. Isn't that crazy? Hugh, my first game was against Walter Payton. Okay? Sammy, thank you, brother. Oh, man. Boz got ran over by Bo. He surely did, man. Oh, man. How'd you do? I think I played like 15 plays. I had no clue. I kept doing this. Where the fuck do I line up? I never played nose guard in my life. Hey, I never played nose guard. And there I am. I'm playing against Jim McMahon, and I think Mike Tomczak first started the game. Oh, Madden and Summerall called the game, too. That's right, Ken. I puked because Peyton hit me so hard. Yeah. I puked twice, actually. Pat Summerall and John Madden called that game. Bucks and Bears from Tampa Stadium. My grandfather goes like this. Holy shit, you got Summerall and Madden. Even my grandfather knew that. I'm like, I know. Can you believe it? And there I was. I look up and it says Dan Sileo, 93. And I'm going like this. Holy shit, I'm in the NFL. I can't fucking believe it. They gave me my first paycheck. Jesus. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hey, Xander's got the Kelsey Super Bowl speech. Let me see this thing, Xander. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. I got to see this thing here. Absolutely, man. Let's do this. Let's take a timeout, okay? I'll take a timeout. Hit the like button. Let's feel good about that because I want to see that speech by Kelsey, man. It's epic, isn't it, guys? We'll watch it together. You keep it right here on the National Football Show.